Hey everybody, it's Chantel with Telly's Talking Chalk. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're all well. When you jump on, say hello, let me know where you're coming in from. Like and follow the business page. Check out my VIP group, Telly's Talking Chalk VIP. You can also find me on Instagram and YouTube as Telly's Talking Chalk. Or you can go to my website, tellystalkingchalk.ca, where you can find my finished products and my links to the business pages. If you would like more information on Chalk Couture, hashtag chalk in the comments. If you would like to know about Club Couture, hashtag club in the comments. I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. If you do this before the end of the live, I will answer you on the live, or I will private message you after I get off. So we have this that we did yesterday, and I was trying to figure out. I will in a minute, but I just want to say we did this yesterday, and I was trying to figure out what I'm trying to put on here today. So we decided that I was going to do the drums, which I know was going to only take me about 10 seconds to do. So I have a second project. I did put it on my business page. If you had not seen that, go check that out. I mean, we are doing it today anyway, so you can just stick around if you would like. I will grab this now. You will see how I can get us all shared out. Good, my sound is not blaring. Sometimes I scare myself because it comes on and it's like, ah. And not very many people like to hear themselves talk. I find I have a deeper voice in my own head than I seem to have as far as what I hear back, which is kind of scary. Alright. Go into it. Okay, why does this let me do this one way and then not the next? It's making me do it the hard way again. I don't like this way. I like easy ways. Alright, well, jump on, let me know where you're coming in from. I'm just gonna get this out here. Okay, if I could type. Like I tell you, I think they change it like daily on how you can do this. It's the weirdest thing. Because I was only live yesterday, right? So weird. Sorry this is taking me longer, guys. Normally I just have to hit a whole bunch of one buttons at a time. Alright, so I did share it out to a bunch of places. If you jump on, can you do the same? Let me know. I'm just going to move this out of my way again. So, okay, we're going to do this. We're just going to do the drums, so I'm just going to... So I'm just cutting the one piece out, and I'm not cutting through the backer sheet because I want to keep this all together like I normally do. It all just keeps it all together so that, you know, you don't have little pieces missing everywhere. Because you know what, I could. I'll fit that in. No, perfect. Actually, because I was trying to figure out how to make this longer, but, you know, spacing, just, I messed it up last time because I put it down a little too far here, so I can't put the second face here, but then the drum from top to bottom is too tall to put the words underneath it, where I was going to, because I kind of want to make him somewhat look like he's drumming it, so I can't put it beside each other because then he's drumming off to the side and that just looks weird. So okay, this one piece I did not cut well enough. Yet I feel like I'm gonna end up cutting through the back. Pardon? Okay, so the whole idea was I was going to put the pum 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 thing. Anyway, I was gonna put that, like, put the drums here and then put that underneath, but they're both that big. I know, but that's what I literally just said to you. I didn't want to do that because then he's drumming to the side, and that looks weird to me. I know, but you told me to put stuff on the sides. I know, but it would just be that, and then you put the stuff on the sides. You don't need to take up the whole side, do you? That's too busy. If you're taking up all of the white space, that's going to be too busy. Yeah, so I'm just going to do the drums, and then I'm going to do the side stuff. So we just fuzzed. I fuzzed it off to the side. You can see in my other small video. And put this down about evenly. Get all the bubbles out because that had a little bit of a fold in it. Alright, so I'm going to make the sticks black and the actual drum. Pardon? Yes. I need to be able to hear you if you're going to give me commands. This is not going to work. That's really hard. I need to be able to understand clearly what you're asking. Alright, so I have a whole bunch of my squeegees here. You can get them off the website. So I'm doing just the sticks in the black, because I kind of want to make the drums match him, so just to tie it in together. So that's all I'm doing with the black, except I need to put the lid back on before it dries. Now we're going to move on to the blue drum. Tie in with his hair because I think it's fun. Oh, I forgot to put more water in this blue, but that's okay. Just the thicker it is, the harder it's to go through this silk screen, and it will dry faster because it's already dry. So you want to get that all done up real fast. Will I be using? No, I won't be using glue gun. So, how did I do that? Oh well. I'm not exactly sure how I just did that. And I put a black line through the... Oh, but it didn't do anything bad, so that's good. Alright, so we're using the stars. Oh, that means I should have got the yellow. Silly me. Although I was already loud before we realized that that's what we were doing, so that's a thing.
The right one?
Yep. I just wanted to make sure it was paste and not ink, because we're doing it on a reusable surface. All of our boards like this are reusable, so you can just use paste and not ink. And the water-soluble paste will come off with just water, or you can get one of our boarding mixers. That is the word. And okay, I'm gonna fuzz over here again. It's just putting it down on the mat and pulling it up, making sure that there's some lint on it. You will wash off the lint when you're done anyway, because you're washing off the paste. So you wash both sides and you get off all the lint that makes it not sticky. So these are still reusable 8 to 12 times. Okay. I'm thinking, I almost kind of want to allude it to be almost like his arms. I know that sounds weird, maybe, but have his arms come down like this. Oh. Hello, everybody. If you're on the replay, hashtag replay and let me know when you saw this. So I'm going to do this really quickly so that hopefully it doesn't dry in the transfer and not let this part go down for the second time. Sometimes you can get a second coat in before you have to wash it again, and sometimes you can't. All just depends on how fast it wants to dry on you. There we go. That actually worked. Craft 2. Unfortunately, we're not saying Christmas on the Craft 2, but it will have to do because it was last minute that I all threw this together. I'm trying to figure out which way I'm going to do this. We do have a little bit of a thing in here. Hopefully I can work around it. Alright, so we have already used this transfer once. We used it probably a week ago or so. This is the July Club Couture subscription unique transfer. There's a whole bunch of words. So I don't have to fuzz it because I'm putting it on fabric. What I do want to do though is I want to make sure that this is straight, or at least as straight as I can. And I want to get that part out that's bumpy. So I might have to do this in chunks so that I can hold it down. All of a sudden that's not as sticky as it should be. Weird. Okay, so I might have to hold this down a little more. I notice sometimes it doesn't like fabric after you've done it on a other surface before. No, because if you put tape down on the silk screen, you're not going to be able to get the paste through it. Because that's where it's coming up, is where the where it's not sticky because there's silk screen. What did I do with all the... Alright. Oh, you know what might help is the sticky mat. The black stick mat that we normally use for shirts. Sorry guys, technical difficulties. Hey Heather, are you still here? I just saw that you popped on, but it's been telling me one person for the last like however long I've been on, so. Wow, how did that work so well? That was actually really cool. Alright. We need the craft back on screen if you can do that. That'd be awesome. Okay, we're gonna go green, red, purple, and then green and red. It is the plan. Let's hope our plan works. I want to be careful though because I am using ink, and so I won't be able to get this off if I make a mistake. If you ever have a transfer that doesn't want to stick, just push it down and try to only go in the one direction, because if you go in too many directions, you're going to make more of a bubble and it's going to make it worse. Okay, it was all stuck down. No. Right. I think I'm running out of squeegees because I added a different color. I know I'm making the stems red. It's just easier for me rather than trying to get them to be the green. Could probably mix the two and make them brown, but I'm gonna lift that part up. I might regret that, but. Peekaboo. Just let that dry for a second. It is gonna be a little vintagey probably, so that's okay. I don't mind that. Where it pulls up just a tiny bit on certain spots. As long as the majority of it wants to work, we're good. Alright, so I'm going to do the words in purple. I'm using the one that I had the blue on, and there wasn't much of it on there, so that's fine. Most times you don't really want to mix colors, because then they make some other colors, and sometimes you do want to make other colors, because we don't have every color under the rainbow, but we try to have as many as we can. But you can always mix your pastes together, or your inks together. Do not mix your ink with your pastes. That'll make a mess, and some of it might not be permanent anymore. If you're using ink and you want it to be, it probably wouldn't be if you're mixing it with the paste as well. So mix your paste with your paste and your inks with your inks, but don't mix them together. So you're just leaving a thin line, or thin layer of your ink. We'll grab any of the globs that I'm missing on the way. I'm just trying to go fast because this is going to dry pretty quick, especially because I'm doing a large area. Typically I would do the paste and peel method, and I am doing it, but I'm also trying to get all of this part done first, because if it doesn't go back, that was almost dangerous. If it doesn't go back in the exact same spot, it's gonna smear and not look good. So I'm trying to get it so that I can do it all in once, like swoop for the one color. If you're on with me, say hello. Let me know where you're coming in from. Give me somebody to talk to. Right, I'm actually going to pull this part up because it has been a while. It actually worked out really well. Just make sure that this is all good. Push all my bubbles out again. Make sure I don't get the purple in there. And this is a sticky mat, that's why I grabbed it, so that it would keep the fabric in place. Ooh, that might even be too much. I grabbed that just off the lid. Again, if you want to know anything about Chalk Couture or Club Couture, let me know. I am looking to have people join my team this month. So we've only got, 3 days left of this month? So if you are interested, let me know. Alright, let's check out the finished product. I'm gonna try and pull the... Oh, that was gonna be fun. Did you almost see what I just did? Almost picked up the whole project without picking up the transfer. That was gonna be a whole other thing. I don't know how I was gonna show you anything at that point. How cute! Okay. I love that transfer. I've decided. Okay, I'm gonna pick the whole thing up now because I don't want to touch it with my inked fingers. So I'm gonna hold it up like this. Is that good? I don't know. Is that where it's supposed to be? Because I can't see. I mean, it's working for me now. So that is our finished project for today. That is our second project, technically. So if you like what you see, like and follow the business page. Check out my VIP group. I am running some specials in there, so please check that out. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow will be at 5 o'clock because I have a previous engagement at 7. So I will see you then. Bye, guys.